Here, we'll look at the best baking functions and share some tips to get you started on baking some delicious bread and cakes in your new AEG oven. Firstly, it's best to always preheat the oven to the required temperature before starting to bake. Regardless of the setting you are using, making sure the temperature and cook time are correct for your specific bake is essential. You'll find recipe-specific temperature and timing guidance in your user manual. If need be, this can be downloaded from the AEG website. If you are only baking on one shelf, then we recommend using shelf position 2 or 3 for good visibility and even airflow. Once cooking is underway, you should also never open the oven to check on the progress, as this causes heat and steam to escape, which can lead to it sinking. When it comes to oven functions, True Fan, otherwise known as Surround Cook, is your default cooking setting and will be perfect for your everyday baking and cooking needs. However, you may find that the specialist air circulation leads to faster cooking, so we recommend either reducing the cooking time by 10 minutes per hour or the temperature by 20 degrees. Surround Cook also allows you to cook evenly on all shelves at once, without intermingling flavours. When you aren't using all oven shelves, we recommend spacing your bakes out, for example on shelf positions 2 and 5. As Surround Cook relies on air circulation, it's also best to avoid overcrowding a shelf or using high-sided tins for shallow bakes. Bear in mind that cooking time should be increased slightly if you are cooking additional items in the oven. If you are baking something like a sponge or fruitcake, then we recommend using the conventional heat setting. This setting is kinder to more delicate bakes that are prone to doming, cracking or rising in peaks, or for bakes such as scones that require a longer cooking duration. We recommend only using shelf position 2 or 3 in order to receive heat from the upper and lower elements. If you are looking to bake a quiche, tart, pie or bread with a crustier base, then the pizza function is perfect. As this function uses an element in the base of the oven, it reduces the need to blind bake. Simply preheat the oven and tray in the lowest shelf position before cooking to help your bread or pastry to achieve a nice crispy bottom. If your oven has a food sensor probe, then this is a great asset for baking and will do the same job as testing with a skewer or cocktail stick, but without having to open the oven and disturb the bake. You will find plenty of information on specific core temperatures in your user manual. However, a general guide is 98 degrees for cakes and 96 degrees for breads, with the probe placed in the centre. To avoid confusion, another great option for one-shelf cooking is the moist fan baking setting. This is an energy-efficient function that closes the vents to retain moisture in the oven during cooking, making it great for achieving light and fluffy bakes. You'll also see that the oven light will automatically turn off during cooking to improve your energy saving. If your oven has steam, then we recommend using it when baking. Not only will it increase the rise, colour and quality, but a moister bake will also last longer. With many steam ovens, you also have the option to use dough proving, where the consistent temperature and higher humidity reduces proving time by up to half. You can also go straight to bread baking mode without having to open the door. If you are looking for new baking accessories, then you'll find a range of specialist cake baking trays, standard baking trays, and patisserie trays on the AEG website. If you notice your baking trays distorting during cooking, this isn't a cause for concern, and they will return to normal once cooled. If you need any more help or advice, our consumer care team will be happy to help.